Yeah, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers. So, good morning to you all. I don't come again with another blockbuster. In fact, this time around it's going to be fire for fire. This one we are going to start our news anchor or whatever how we choose to call it with this Ohaneze and Beliebe. They don't come again with another of their shenanigans. Imagine Ohaneze and Beliebe, who could not even help all the island Igbo businessmen, help all the poverty in our land. I don't even know what they are doing. I don't even know how they are managing to call themselves Ohaneze and Igbo, whereby they are not even the backbone of the Igbos. Yes, they have ceased to become the backbone of the Igbos since they start to react with politicians on what to do in our land, and since they start to play politics in electing the president of Ohaneze and Igbo. Since the Fulani government now, it will be the one to decide to them who is going to be the president of Ohaneze and Igbo. That is when they cease to be the backbone of the Igbos. I weep for my southeastern brothers. I weep for my people. They are ashamed. They shame me. When they don't come out again, and I know how it used to be. Once they have been given something, you will see them now. Now they are working hand in hand with the Fulani government of Nigeria in their bid to sabotage the movement of the independent state of Biafra. Well, I don't want to talk much or too much so that you people will not say, oh, Okute have come again with his propaganda, with like this, like that. I want you to hear it direct from the horse's mouth. And another one again, even the so-called Enugu residents, they don't come out to come they tell IPOB, no be Enugu resident, Enugu people, conjunction with Ohaneze and Igbo. They don't come out or begin to say that they are comfortable with the military presence in their localities, because IPOB accused Enugu state governor of militarizing Enugu state, using military against his own people. But Ohaneze have come out now and said such a thing never happened, that in fact they are the one that is behind the military presence in Enugu state. So that is one of it's also part of the headlines that I'm going to let my people know when we come back. But first of all, let us do the needful. The needful is that for you hitting that subscription button, like, comment. Remember the Oga Patapata of them all. It is called sharing. This video you are about to watch now, my brother, a lot of wisdoms in it and a lot of things to learn from it. Make sure that it goes viral beyond only you watching it and keeping it to yourself. Mba, oderoma, it is not good, okay? Mba, let us go there. Tighten your seatbelt because it's gonna be helele. Work with us for 40 good days to end sit-at-home orders. Ohaneze and Igbo or Ohaneze and EFULEFU to the southeastern governors. Another headline we have here is that Enugu people comfortable with the military presence. Ohaneze counters. This one is not Ohaneze counters IPOB. This one is Ohaneze counters that faceless Emma Powerful, because he has been the forefront of giving news every now and then without even knowing the content of the news he is giving. Military action in Niger will lead to mass killings. Coalition of northern groups. They don't want Tunumbu. Okeke they want Tunumbu. Tunumbu don't want to hear. Okaf they want Tunumbu. He don't want to hear. Okonkwo they want Tunumbu. He said he must go to war to Niger, whereby his own problem at our backyard, since the announcement of the end of the nonsense their scam fuel subsidy, common to provide ordinary palliative for the Nigerians. You have not done that. You are still reviewing what you can do to them, but rather you want to spend the little money we don't have to go to attack Niger Republic. Do you know how much it will cost you? Don't go to a war that you know you cannot win. Bear it in mind that all this your Western ally that is pushing you to go, they will disappoint you when you mistakenly attack. The only thing they are planning and the only thing they want to do is that once you attack them now, my dear brother, my dear sister, they will invade your land through another African country as well to make sure that they destroy the economy of this country. That is their plans. If you cannot read the handwriting on the wall, Oga Tinubu, have a think, because I'll go to the Nakareka. If you can hear, make it hear. If you don't want to hear, then so be it. Now what will the watch? Thank God to say I don't come out from a country where be Nigeria. And thank God to say I don't do what? I don't go facing where the war no go reach, because I know say it must surely happen. Because this thing that is pushing you must surely push you to the extent that it will be a war between Nigeria and some other all these military countries. All these countries that succeeded in taking over by militaries. I think the likes of Mali, Burkina Faso, Chad, and Guinea, with the rest of them, even the rest of North Africans, will be against Nigeria. Do you think that calling you giant of Africa, they are happy? They are not happy. They are still pushing you until you do any mistake. Bakam, my dear brother, you will hear me. Do not forget that officially, the Niger military coupers have already seek the help of Russian mercenaries as ECOWAS deadlines looms. Do you know the contract they will sign with Wagner? Do you know the contract they will sign with Putin? If they attempt to attack them, one day you not find it funny, you better think. I never say I supported the coup, but it has to be under diplomatic means. Apply diplomacy, not you must. They are calling you illegitimate president. Not me, but they are calling you illegitimate president, even in their protest. South Africans and other African countries are calling you illegitimate. And you want to really show them that you are truly illegitimate. My dear brothers, have a good advisor, okay? Whether on the media, on anything, but have a good advisor. That is my only words to you, Oga Tinubu. Niger coup leaders, make it hear them. They don't seek intervention of Russian machinery as ECOWAS deadlines looms. Rufai Oseni, he don't come out to know this man. This is my idol. He don't come out to as Busun, Abi Busan. Tunji apologizes to Senate over tweet simply because he wants to become one of the ministers under this regime. All this on as shenanigans. Make on hear what thing that happen now. Hey, my fellow Nigerians, my fellow Biafrans, my fellow human beings. Oga Tinubu is planning to declare state of emergency in Nigeria so he can suspend the tribunal. This one is coming from Timi Frank alleges. We will come back again to know exactly how he wants to carry this out. But I'm very, very sure that this man, he never talk anyhow, and when he did, he's on point. And I still remember that our brother will be a heavyweight champion before. Now he don't become even common ordinary belt self to hold his trouser. Our brother no hold again. Since he rehearsed with our so-called past administration, past president, Muhammadu Buhari, the boy lose every belt that he acquired in his life as a boxer. A professional boxer for that, a Nigerian British citizen, Anthony Joshua. He have a boot, a boxing that is supposed to have this month, 12th of August, with that Dalen White. He don't beat that one before big shege enter his eyes. But as it stands now, that boot have been cancelled because of drug test. I don't know any of them. I don't know among them whether Joshua have the drug or the Dalen White. Anyway, we will come back to rehearse and to explain to us exactly what we meant by this. So we are about to start our news now. Like, comment, subscribe. Oga Patapata of them all, share this message. Share it as I'm watching at you now. As I'm looking at you, share this message so that it will get to every nooks and crannies, both in Nigeria and other African countries and also the world at large. The Ohaneze Ndibu, Ohaneze Ndiberibe, Ohaneze EFULEFU, and Ohaneze Nduri Social Cultural Organization has requested to collaborate with the Southeast governors and end the sit-at-home orders within the next 40 days. A statement by Okechukwu Isiguzoro, a factional secretary general of OHANAEZE, lamented the involvement of the Finland-based Biafran agitator Simon Ekperima in the criminality affecting the Southeast, noting that street urchins and criminals are using the sit-at-home order to cause violence in the southeast. The statement reads, and I, Okute, quote, "The southeast region of Nigeria has been plagued with viral challenges in recent times, including sit-at-home orders and violent agitations in response to these issues. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo and Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe, the Igbo Social Cultural Organization has issued a challenge to the Southeast governors to give them 40 days and the sit-at-home will become a history. They have requested a 40-day period to address the situation and put an end to the sit-at-home orders and the violence that has ensued. The assertion that the Southeast governors should accept help from Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is a call for collaboration and unity. It is essential for everyone involved to set aside personal differences and work towards a common goal, the restoration of peace and stability in the Southeast. Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe challenges to the Southeast governors to give them 40 days to end the sit-at-home orders and violence agitations in the Southeast Nigeria. It's a call for collaboration and call for peace. Isi Guzoro Okechukwu stressed that the peace can be restored in the Southeast within the next 40 good days if governors listen to the Ohaneze homemade solutions. Enugu people comfortable with the military presence. Ohaneze counters IPOB. Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization Ohaneze Ndi Igbo Youth Council or Youth Worldwide has thwarted claims by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, that Governor Peter Mba is militarizing Enugu State. IPOB made the allegation in a statement issued by the faceless Emma Powerful, according to the news. Powerful said militarizing and humiliating the people of Enugu State in the guise of ending the sit-at-home order was a wrong approach and unacceptable. Stop militarizing Enugu. You are being set up IPOB to Governor Peter Mba. However, the national president of Ohaneze Youth Council Worldwide, Mazi Oku Nnabuike, told journalists on Friday that there has been no reported case of intimidation or humiliation of Enugu residents by the security agencies deployed to checkmate the activities of the hoodlums around the state. Oku Nnabuike or Nnabuike, who said Governor Mba should be commended rather than vilified, noted that the presence of security agencies at strategic locations in the state had built the confidence of residents to do what? To go back to their normal businesses on Mondays. According to him, a few weeks back, criminals were on rampage in Enugu, attacking and robbing residents unchallenged. Kidnappers were also on the prowl, instilling fear in the minds of residents. But the executive governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mba, rose to the occasion, and this resulted in the full deployment of security agencies, including the police and the military. Every Enugu resident can attest to the fact that normalcy has returned to the state, with criminals now having it rough. It is therefore totally unjustifiable to now turn and accuse the governor of militarizing the state. May we ask, should Enugu continue to be left in the mercy of non-state actors? That is the question. If the security agencies are after sit-at-home enforcers, why should it be a worry to the IPOB having disowned the sit-at-home order? Okay, that is a very good question for Emma Powerful. Oku declared that Enugu people should be happy, or we are happy with the governor for restoring their confidence, which he said is responsible for the failure of the 2-week sit-at-home declared by Mazi Simon Ekparema. Enugu people are still comfortable with the presence of security agencies. Those not comfortable with it might have something up their sleeves, according to Oku Nnabuike of the Ohaneze Ndi Iberibe Youth Wing. Military action in Niger will lead to mass killings. Coalition of northern groups warns Tinubu. The coalition of northern groups has warned that any military action in the Republic of Niger will engulf the West African sub-region and consequently lead to massive killings, which is what the Westerners are planning. That is what they are planning because they want to reduce the population of Africans. Daily Post reports that President Bola Tinubu on Friday notified the National Assembly about the Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS proposed military action against the Nigerian military junta, which recently seized power. But in a swift response to the president's request, the Northern Senators Forum, in a statement issued on Friday, rejected the options of war and called for political and diplomatic means to restore democratic government all in that country called Niger. However, the coalition of northern groups, in a statement issued on Saturday by its spokesperson Abdul Aziz Suleiman, said a sinister international power game is at play in Niger, with Western powers on one hand, Russia and China on another hand, and some other African countries playing behind the scene. Wahala, no they finish. This one is called Wahala Pro Max. It pointed out that with development in other Sahel countries that are part of a global power chess game, any military intervention in Niger will be resisted and considered as an invasion by Russia and China, Mali and Burkina Faso, which could get very messy and protracted. Wahala, just the tie rapper, they wait for Tinubu and his militaries. The group stressed that in Nigeria, the tide of public opinions was overwhelmingly against any form of Nigeria-led military aggression to restore civilian rule in Niger Republic, allow the people to choose the way they want to be governed. In order that Nigeria will be expected to spend billions to execute the war when the country was still grappling with its harsh economic realities. That's what we are saying. Now the problem of fuel subsidy, the problem of the hike in fuel, the problem of no palliative for the poor, and the problem of the 70 billion that the National Assembly have already pocketed is no more worrying us now. Now they have diverted attention of Nigerians to Niger Republic, and they have forgotten. The youth that remains are busy being on colos every day, while the young ladies are on hookup. Then other ones that remains, our aged mothers and fathers and the brothers and sisters, all are busy now watching a Big Brother Niger, and the country went into mess and anarchy. Yet, the so-called president could not see anything that he can do for the country other than looking for where to go to war. My brother, carry your family go to that war. After all, you have Asari Dokubo and his militants that they have prepared to guide you in case anybody plan to attack you. Now it is the right time you send Asari Dokubo. He said he is the one that is behind every security that has been restored. Kaduna Express, Abuja, Abeg, send Asari Dokubo to Niger. We need him at the forefront. He will help us a lot. It added, we join other Nigerians, particularly the Northern Senators Forum, in rejecting the option of war and called instead for political and diplomatic means to restore democratic government in that country. The Northern Group called on the federal government not to rush into war without exhausting every economic and diplomatic means to pressure the junta in Niger to return power to the democratically elected government. It further cautioned President Tinubu that in consideration of the country's national interest, a military intervention in Niger must be an absolutely last option for Nigeria, given Nigeria's recent domestic fragility, according to what we have here. Niger coup leaders don't take interventions of Russian machinery as ECOWAS deadline looms. The military leaders look for Wagner Group and made pressure to release detained President Muhammadu Bazoum. Facing an economic community of West African states, imposed an ultimatum to free their president. Niger coup leaders reached out to the Russian Wagner Group for assistance. General Salifu Moody, a coup leader, reportedly initiated the contact with Wagner during a visit to Mali, as confirmed by various sources, including journalists and Wasim Niger. They need Wagner because they will become their guarantee to hold on to power, Nasser indicated. The regional bloc ECOWAS demands the release of democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum, who labeled himself a hostage. Defense chiefs from ECOWAS have crafted an intervention strategy emphasizing readiness for action if the junta remains unyielding. Following his Mali trip, Moody cautions against any military intervention, vowing that Niger will resist becoming a new Libya. Historically, a Western counter-terrorism ally, Niger's military is now distancing from former colonizer France and gravitating towards Russia. Wagner, facing accusations of human rights violations, has a footprint in several African nations, including Mali. Rufai Hosseini reacts as Bozoum Tijani apologizes to Senate over tweet he made some couple of months ago. Popular news anchor Rufai Hosseini has reacted to the apology of a ministerial nominee from Ogun State, Bozoum Tijani. Nigerians recall that Tijani, during his ministerial screening, had apologized to senators for calling them morons in 2021 tweet post. Tijani, who is the CEO and co-founder of CC Hub, appeared before the Senate for screening as a minister. During the screening, Simon Wadcon, the Senate minority leader, read out a Twitter post credited to Tijani in which the nominee described senators as morons. In the Twitter post published in 2021, Tijani faulted the mode of screening and the confirmation of political appointees by the so-called Senate. Tijani, while replying to the Senate's allegations, had asked for forgiveness and revealed that he made the post out of frustration. So I want to profusely apologize to everyone in this hall, including anyone, anywhere in Nigeria that may have been offended by everything I said, according to Tijani. I beg that in the process of accepting my apology, you look at the undertone of everything I have said. I did not say it to spite. I said it out of frustration and love. Please accept my sincere apologies, he said. Reacting to the Tijani's apology, Hosseini wondered why the senators were focused on a tweet from the past instead of questioning the competency of the nominee. As simple as that. But this same Senate that reading this tweet against Tijani, Akpabio could not stop him. But when they are screening Dela Lake, they brought out a tweet that this Dela Lake tweeted, calling other members of other opponents, other political parties, what do they call them? Calling them they are wild dogs. Akpabio told them that this thing have ended. And when this guy said this thing, it was at the past administration. So Akpabio could not stop him from screening him or asking him questions based on what happened in the past. Can't you see that these people are not really working for Nigerians? They are only working where it suits them. It's alright. Speaking via Twitter, he wrote, same Senate that refused to review petitions against El-Rufai, yes, are so excited about Bozoum Tijani's tweet, rather than ask the man questions on how to develop technology and give his substance. It was about how to make him apologize for his convictions. The same Senate. Okay. Tinubu is planning to declare a state of emergency in Nigeria so he can suspend tribunal. Timi Frank. A former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Poverty Congress APC, Timi Frank, has claimed that Oga Tinubu Ebola is planning to suspend the ongoing presidential election petition tribunal and declare a state of emergency. Frank made allegations in a statement he released to newsmen on Saturday, Niger News reports. He alleged that Tinubu was seeking the Senate's approval for Nigeria to go to war over the coup in Niger Republic to enable him to declare a state of emergency in Nigeria and suspend the sitting of the presidential election tribunal. Maybe not. I think this is the motive why he is calling for this. But thank God that most of the senators have rejected the call. Frank warned Tinubu against leading Nigeria into a war with Niger, as it will plunge the country into long-term economic, political, and social devastation. He insisted that Nigerians should be allowed to solve their Nigerians to be allowed to solve their problems on their own. What is your need of intervention? According to him, it is clear to discerning mind that Tinubu wants to find an alibi to declare war in Niger and under that declare state of emergency in Nigeria, which will invariably lead the suspension of the ongoing sitting of the presidential election tribunal. You have a point to me. You are a brave man. Exactly the point. That is what this man is trying to do. And that is what APC also is trying to do. He is not out to restore democracy in Niger Republic. He is out to legitimize and gain recognition for his government from Western allies. Let Nigerians solve their problems. Nigeria has enough challenges of its own. We have enough challenges. Poverty in the land, agony, crime, pain, and sorrow in our land, killings on a daily basis. You have not solved the problem of insurgency in Nigeria yet. You want to go to fight another country that have decided to take their own destiny at their hands. I wonder what kind of brain or what kind of mindset of people that will call themselves leaders in our country. What are they thinking? What are they really thinking, and what do they want? You want to plunge our country into war in order to do what? To suspend election petition tribunal. My dear, you better think twice, because it's not going to work. Thank God though, in that National Assembly, whether the speakers or the Senate, not all are supporters of APC. We have PDP there, we have NNPP, we have a Labour Party, we have OPM, APM, and we also have CUPP and other political parties. APGA is also there. So all these things you are saying now, all these things you are doing now, just to make sure that you call a state of emergency in Nigeria, and as soon as that one is done, automatically that election petition tribunal will be in suspense until further notice. And that, in other words, it will see the 180 days being required by constitution to do what? To tackle any election petition at the tribunal. So it will then make you the originally elected president of the Fulani government of Nigeria, whereby you are not, according to them. Even though most of the African countries are taunting Nigerians, calling them that they have illegitimate presidency. What an irony that we have brought ourselves into. Kai, Nigeria, Mahmudu Yakubu of the INEC, and other cabals who have handled what happened in 25th February 2023 or on the 1st of March 2023 shall never be well with them. Posterity must only judge them when the time is right. So my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, those ones who are always there, always out there, no matter how bad it is, they must surely congratulate me. I said, may the Almighty bless you, Umuchineke. Bless you all in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, and also in the midnight. Let him guide and protect you in all your endeavors, anywhere you're going, and it shall be well with each and every one of us. May the good Lord prosper us, bless us, guide us, and see us through. I am signing out. Until you hear my voice again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, and I'm wishing you a very blessed and peaceful Sunday. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Kemesiano.